Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's a great day for the YMCA, the Greater Twin Cities. It's a great day for the Midway neighborhood in the city of St. Paul. It's a great day for our Y kids, our Y families, our Y adults, and our Y seniors. I'd like to welcome everybody. I'm David Dominic. It's my honor to serve as your host today on this very special occasion. I've had the pleasure to serve as the Executive Director for the Midway Y for the last 12 years. 64 years ago on this same site, we broke ground for a great gathering place for the Midway community. Today again, we break ground for a new state-of-the-art facility that will better serve our dynamic and diverse community. Thank you all for coming today and joining us on this very special occasion. To start off our program, I'd like to introduce Nate Kuhl, Vice President of U.S. Bank and the Chair of the Midway Community Board. Nate has helped lead our volunteers in developing this new Midway Y facility. Welcome, Nate, to the podium.
Thank you, David. All right, welcome everybody. It's been a long time coming, right? It's a great honor to serve as the board chair during this important community moment. As the YMCA of the Greater Twin Cities continues to strengthen our community with the rebuilding of the new Midway YMCA. Since 1907, the YMCA has played a key community role on University Avenue. In 1952, 100 boys and adults marched down University Avenue to the grand opening of our building. That was torn down last month. For 63 years, the Midway Y branch taught thousands of kids to learn to swim, provided quality child care services to inner city families and engaged kids, families and seniors so that they can thrive in every stage of life. This facility was an extraordinary community center welcoming children, adults, families, and changing lives. The Midway area is alive and vibrant with change in the 21st century. We've got a new light rail, new residents, new businesses, new challenges, and new opportunities. This is a time for vision and bold planning. The Midway Y needs and seeks its own change. Our building was old and outdated, as you know. To build our future, we needed a new Y, one to serve more people in more ways than ever before. While we are rebuilding this state-of-the-art facility, the Midway Y continues to serve all of our members at the transitional site down on 1000 University, just down the street near Lexington, and I look forward to seeing you at the grand opening in just about a year.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Nate. Our next speaker is Rick Beeson, Executive Vice President of Sunrise Banks and co-chair of the new Y Capital Campaign. Rick serves as chair of the University of the Minnesota Board of Regents. Rick is a past board member of the Midway Y Community Board and a great friend of the Y, where his passion has helped the Y continue to grow. Welcome, Rick.
Thanks very much, David. What a great day. As I look behind me, I didn't realize the old building was as big as it is, as it was. Well, it's really hard to believe that we're finally here for a groundbreaking event. This idea that has been tossed around for many years. In fact, it's as Steve Kupis, you'll get the first ceremonial toss with the handball court when we open this up. You've been a great advocate here, as have many other people. Many of you folks have been involved for 15 years or more, and have stayed with the project, stayed with the vision, and have helped raise money. We're now up to over $2 million in this campaign. We're still working hard to make this project completed in the manner that is that will last another 60 to 100 years. Turns out this was the right location after all. As Nate said, we have light rail, we have new housing, we've got a vibrant business community, we've got it all here, and now we have a new Midway Y starting construction. So I'm excited, I'm glad. David, this is your day as well as it is for the community. You've been such a great advocate and champion for this project. And Glenn Gunderson, thank you for making this project a priority here. I know you have unlimited needs around the community, It's just so meaningful for all of us. So let's go and get this project going, Midway YMCA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. As you know, this new building project has been on the drawing board for a long time. When Glenn Gunderson was named the new CEO of the YMCA of the Greater Twin Cities in 2012, Glenn made the new Y his top priority. Thank you, Glenn, for making this dream a reality. Let's welcome Glenn to the podium. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks everyone. This is the first time in a while I've been in a bright orange shirt. It's kind of fun to bring a little color to the day. So thank you so much to the mayor. Thank you, Rick Beeson, all of our volunteers, all of our team members, and most importantly, our members. We are here because members have served this place and volunteers have served this place for so long. And we're thrilled about the potential of this new facility as it comes online. I represent the YMCA of the Greater Twin Cities, and David's right. This was a priority we set in early 2012, and yet 15 years prior we'd been talking about this, and so it's a right, Bobby? It's a celebration to get to this point, you know, where we've got rubble behind us. We're on our way. We know that this facility will be a beacon. It has been a beacon at some level for 107 years here in St. Paul. And we know that a new facility with new materials and fresh perspective on space and fresh perspective on programs is going to have a dynamic impact on the community. We expect that we'll serve almost twice as many members inside the facility. But our vision around outside the four walls of the Y impact through programs and services will only grow as well. A strong child care proposition here, a strong program for our senior members who have been so vital to us all the way along. And again, it's only a function of the strength of this membership community that allows us to continue to be vital here and to be vital here for the next few generations. We're particularly proud of our heritage in St. Paul. The YMCA has been in this area and started in St. Paul in 1856. So if you do the math, 2 years before we were a state, and none of us were here, I hope, I assume, but 2 years before we were a state, the Y was here serving the community and continues to evolve to fill these great needs and gaps that we find in modern society. And I also want to pay a special tribute and thanks to David Dominic. I'm sure most everyone here knows David, and most everybody on this avenue knows David, and he has been such a beacon for us, and a stalwart and a leader that has remained faithful to see this thing through. I personally can't wait to open it up for you, David, and for the broader community. Thank you for being here, and let's move this along. It's chilly. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Glenn. Thank you very much. Thanks, Glenn. Our next speaker is Councilman Russ Stark. Councilman Stark was elected as our councilman in 2008 to serve Ward 4. Councilman Russ serves as our president of the city council as well. The first time I met Russ years ago was when he was religiously playing noontime pickup basketball in our Y. So let's welcome a great friend and supporter of the Y, Councilman Stark. Play some hoops.
Well, thank you, David, and good morning, everyone. The sun is out, so I'm going to take just a minute of your chilly time here. You know, the Y's been here serving our community for generations. David mentioned I used to be one of the regulars here playing basketball. When my kids were younger, we'd come down to the pool, especially in the winter when there's not a lot of places to go to bring the kids inside, and the Y was just that great place for our family for so many years. So I'm really excited to see not just the hole in the ground, but actually the vision for what this new Y is going to be. So on behalf of the neighborhood, this whole part of the city, thank you to the Y, to David, to Glenn and the whole team for putting this project together. The city is really working hard on our end to invest right out in front of you. The 100 feet behind you between here and University Avenue is actually a city park from Fairview over to Aldine. It was never really developed as a park, and so we're really working hard to actually make it a park for the first time and to really invest in it in a way that's going to complement what you're doing here and also attract other investment, life, and vitality to this part of the avenue. So we really look forward to that. Thank you for all you've done, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Russ. Thanks, Russ. And now it's my honor to introduce the Honorable Mayor of St. Paul, Chris Coleman. Mayor Coleman has been our mayor since 2005. Besides being a great leader of our city, Mayor Coleman serves as the president of the National League of Cities. Mayor Coleman is a great advocate for the Y. Welcome, Mayor Coleman.
Thanks, David. Thank you so much. Well, I'm kind of regretting my decision to put my winter coat away last week, but I was going to Hawaii and I said I'm not coming back to winter, and unfortunately a little bit of it today. But it is wonderful to see everybody, and it's so exciting to be here for this project. As has been mentioned several times, a project that has been long in coming. And so as we think about the future of this site, the building is going to be wonderful. The incredible generosity of this community, the leadership of this community that has made this project possible is wonderful. But at the end of the day, any building, whether it was the old building that we have torn down here or the new building that will arise behind me, buildings are only vehicles for the work and the programs that occur in them. It's like a glass of wine. You know, you can have nice stemware, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is the wine that's going into it. And the Y has been an incredible provider of services and programs in this community. Whether it's the programs that are working with our children out of school, David mentioned my position with the National League of Cities. One of the things that we did with the National League of Cities was to form a partnership between the Department of Interior, the National League of Cities, and the YMCA nationally to provide programs to get kids outdoors, because we know that that programming gets kids the kind of social emotional leadership skills that they need to be successful in life. That's just one example of the things that happen here. When you look at the partnerships that occur along this avenue, the people that will be served here, whether it's the children behind me or whether it's the seniors that are living at Episcopal homes across the street, whether it's the businesses that are trying to attract new talent to their community, thinking about how millennials make their decisions to live on places or in places that have great transportation like the Green Line, but great facilities like the new Y that's going up. All of these become part of the fabric of our community that we're building because it serves in so many different aspects of the work that we're doing. I'm excited to see this new building. I grew up many, many years ago playing Sunday morning racquetball with my dad in this building, and it holds a lot of personal memories for me. But even though the building was in challenging shape, it never deteriorated from the work that went on there, never deteriorated from the community that was built there, never deteriorated from the spirit that was embedded there. And so today we celebrate a new building, but we renew an old spirit and an old community that has been a part of the city of St. Paul for many, many years. Congratulations. Let's look forward to the new building.
Great. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor.
All right, then you can toss it forward just a wee bit, okay?
Well,
Yay!